We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little brothers. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't had to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound, okay then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them.
Appreciate it. So fun.
You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough fine head to toe. Yeah, I know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day.
This school teacher here has been making headway in the headlines with everybody. She's been on everybody's topic of conversation. Why is that, you might ask? Okay, so if you didn't find anything disturbing about this video that you just watched at the beginning of this video, then something's wrong with you. And I'll tell you exactly why. We're going to get into it, trust and believe. You're going to get my opinion on things and how I see how this teacher messed up. This teacher does not see that she messed up. And she's going to explain it to you. We're going to allow her to explain it to you and break down her video, while at the same time getting to the bottom of why you would make a post like this. I get it, you're a content creator. It's cool. You can be a content creator and have an occupation, another occupation at the same time, because we all consider content creation as an occupation. But at the same time, you must know how to separate your other occupation from your content creation. That's just how it is. Now, that's not for every occupation, but for the most part, a lot of jobs that we as regular, normal citizens have, you have to understand something. You're representing that job. You're representing that corporation, that company. So based on how you dress, you talk, your demeanor, what you put on video, it will and can affect how other people see this corporation. This is the reason why those corporations don't want you recording or creating content on their dime and on their time. It's just that simple, unless you own the company yourself. So yes, you have to carry yourself a certain way whenever you are employed by someone else. And this teacher does not seem to understand that. Now, did I have a problem with this video that she recorded, with the content that she created? Of course I did. Here's one thing, and I don't understand why it's a new trend lately where teachers don't dress appropriately anymore. See, when I was in school, and I'm pretty sure when you were in school, your teachers didn't dress like this. Your teachers didn't dress like Teacher Bay. You know who I'm talking about. The teacher that wears the tight skirts, the short skirts, the blouses that, you know, show a little cleavage, that hugs her body, shows her curves. Yes, teachers like this. We never seen this growing up. Our teachers dressed modestly, because your teacher is supposed to be there to do what? They're supposed to be there to teach you, not garner attention, which is exactly what you're doing when you dress like that. And now this teacher here, for some reason, she wants to dress like she's going to the club. She wants to dress like she's going to hang out, because that's exactly how she's dressed. Let's be real. Is that not how she's representing herself? Not to mention, you can definitely tell her sexuality. See, this is another thing, right? Sexuality should not be in the classrooms. You should not know a teacher's sexuality and what they like. I'm sorry. You should not. You should not know that a teacher likes men, likes women, likes the same sex. You should know what they like to do in the bedroom at all. But some of these teachers just don't care, and these are people who are teaching your students. So we're going to get into the video as to what happened and let her explain her side of the story, because you know there's always 3 sides to a story: your side, my side, and the truth. So we're going to get her side of the story because we saw the video. So let's see exactly what she has to say as it pertains to the reason why she got fired and she feels like she was unjustly fired. But before we get into the video, I need y'all to do 3 things for me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video so someone else can do the very same thing. And if they don't, then we're going to send this thug teacher after them. Let's see exactly what she has to say, shall we?
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. They got it going on at this junk. They stay bound, okay then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them. As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context. I'm a content creator. I record everything I do, so it was typical for me. And as you guys know, if you create content, you will know that everything you see is not what you get. Majority of the content that you do see was recorded while I was alone. It looked as if I had a class, but I did not have a class, and the school knows that. I did not have a class. I had nothing but free time. Aside from the body cam that was already recording, everything else was recorded when I was alone. And as I explained to 𝗦𝘂𝗂𝗯𝘀𝗁 when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it. I truly would have honestly recorded myself if I knew it was an issue with recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I am by far no predator or anything close to it. That is insane for it even to be put onto me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've been receiving an awful amount of hate. I feel like it was necessary for me to clear my name up. I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again, I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorty and the terminology the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties, they are young. That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of that. I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were supporters of mine. So I say the kids were going to take me down. It means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different from them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. It was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I meant by take me down. All hassling me at once is what I meant. Absolutely didn't mean anything sexual from kids. That is sick. Those are kids, so they see me as somebody famous. They were all entouraging me at one time. That's what I meant. I find it sick that you guys would assume that I'd be saying that phrase in any other way. This was a voiceover I added way after I left the school.
We're going to let her finish, but I just had to take a break from all of that so that we can unpack some of the things that this teacher or this substitute teacher or this ex-substitute teacher is saying when it comes to defending herself on this video. Now, for one, I took it exactly how she says it and exactly how some of the other parents probably took it and how some of y'all are going to take it. If I'm recording, right? If I'm recording and the video lands on a woman and I'm like, sheesh, what do you think that means? What do you think that means exactly? What am I saying exactly by just that word? What do you think I'm saying? And then I say, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of it. See, people, we will do certain things and then we will lie about it to justify what we did and try to say that we didn't mean it in this way. We didn't mean it in this manner. You took it the wrong way. Well, y'all have to understand something. When it comes to recording, when it comes to social media, when it comes to online content, people will take things out of context. Most definitely. It happens all the time. But at the same time, I know a goat when I see a goat. I know a fish when I see a fish. Fish swim, goats can't. So I say that to say I call things for what they are. And I'm sorry, in that video, not to mention, I need y'all to go back to the very first video that I played, right? You will see that it's very different from the video that she posted before she made this apology, this public apology. You will see that it's different. The video that I posted at the beginning has more context to it. And you can see exactly what she's talking about when she says shorties, and what she's talking about when she says these students will take me down, and when she says sheesh, when they compliment her on her fit and she starts giggling. What do you think that means? You're flirting. It's just that simple. You're flirting. Me as a teacher, right? I wouldn't go, let's say I was a teacher. Do you honestly think I would go into a classroom or a school and record students, young students? Me as a father, do you think I appreciate a teacher recording my kids? Exactly. Do you think these other parents appreciate you recording their kids? Do you think the school board, the other teachers appreciate you recording their kids? And then for you to sit there and say that you did not know? Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Are you honestly telling us that you did not know you could not record these students? Because last time I checked, when you record small children, and that's exactly what these students are. They're not in college. They're not grown adults. These are still minors. You're recording minors without their permission, without their parents' permission. Yes, you're recording them. And then again, see, she did not record a male student, right, and say sheesh. No, she recorded what? A female student and said sheesh. Exactly. So she must think we're all stupid. I'm sorry. Y'all know that I call things for what they are. And this video is exactly what you think it is, and it's exactly what I believe it to be. She was flirting with the students. She was giggling, laughing. She enjoyed their compliments. She loved it. She ate it up. Yes. And now, if this was allowed to continue, I guarantee you things would probably get worse. And that is not calling this teacher, this young lady, a predator by no means. No, none of that. But what I'm saying is your behavior was inappropriate when it comes to these students. This is why we need to keep sexuality out of these classrooms and out of these schools. Y'all need to stop it. Because a lot of you teachers, and I don't care what community you belong to, what your sexuality is, who you like to date, who you sleep next to every night, you need to keep that to yourself. Years ago, that's what teachers did. That's what people did. They kept their business behind closed doors. They kept whatever they did in the bedroom. But now you have all these flags going up in these schools, flags that represent different sexualities. These students don't need to know all of that. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? These students do not need to know any of this. And not to mention, these are young students. They don't need to know any of this. And we're not even going to get into the books that they have in these schools, let alone the teachers and their behaviors, which are inappropriate. Yes, and you have heard about the teachers who had inappropriate interactions with students. We've heard about it. It doesn't happen as often as we think, but it happens. It definitely does. And so this school ended up firing this substitute teacher because They knew that we need to cut off the problem before it occurs. And that's exactly what I believe would have happened. And they did the right thing, because you have to understand something. Y'all have to understand something. If something was to happen between this teacher and the student and one of these young ladies, trust me when I say those parents, they'd probably own the school. They would probably own the school, yes. Go back and view the videos and you will understand exactly what I am saying. Leave a comment in the comment section if you don't agree. If you think that this was harmless, the video was harmless, the way that this teacher is dressed is harmless. If you believe this, then leave a comment in the comment section. Let's talk about it. But at the same time, I'm here to tell you that everything that I see or seen in this video was inappropriate, down to the way that this teacher was dressed to teach these students. Let's let her finish this video, this public apology, and see exactly what else she had to say.
Again, it was an additional voiceover. It was not recorded. On the videos, it was nothing saying I was cheering the school on. There was an additional voiceover that I added after I mashed the videos up. I am truly so sorry that you guys are not familiar with me or my terminology, but I absolutely meant no harm. The entire 2 days that I worked at 𝗦𝗂𝗯𝗰𝗵𝗲𝗿, I did nothing but my job. I was to myself. Not one single kid that could say that I did or said anything inappropriate my time at 𝗦𝗂𝗯𝗰𝗵𝗲𝗿 those 2 days. It was truly just a misunderstanding. But now that I see with creating content, it's easy to misunderstand and misinterpret things, because everyone is free to their own opinions. That doesn't mean just automatically mischaracterize me. Like, truly, like, honestly, you guys, I would truly have to be an idiot to know that I'm doing something wrong that would lead to this much and still do it. I absolutely did not know. What I said in a voiceover was absolutely not meant how you guys took it. I just talk very differently. My slang is different. I do realize that those are students and I am an adult. I should have been way more professional with my word choicing. But again, the kids had absolutely no clue that was an additional voiceover that I added on TikTok. I do realize the mistake I made, honestly and truthfully. I was just in the moment being myself. I wasn't thinking inappropriately at all. I'm still learning. I am aware of that, but I honestly truly didn't know, you guys. Like, I just didn't. It's no way that I would have posted it. I wasn't thinking inappropriate. So when you say that I said something inappropriate, it wasn't in a way that you assumed it, because I wasn't even thinking that way from the jump. But I truly, sincerely to the bottom of my heart, I do apologize to all of the parents and students at 𝗦𝗂𝗯𝗰𝗵𝗲𝗿. I actually loved you guys' school. I would have loved to work there. Like, I know you guys have mischaracterized me, but I am a great person. Like, I am a great person. Aside from the tattoos, I am an excellent person. I do apologize once again. I absolutely meant no harm. I absolutely didn't. Again, and I just want you guys to, like, give me some grace. This is my first time subbing ever. You see, I'm a content creator. This is my first time subbing. I was trying something new, trying to give back to the kids, which I would have loved to do. I enjoyed myself the time I was there, but I'm fired.
You don't have to apologize for your tattoos, because we all have them. I'm covered in tattoos. I know a lot of people that are covered in tattoos, and they're great people. It doesn't matter that you're covered in tattoos. Tattoos don't make you. It's your actions that made you. And I also have to say, I do regret that things ended this way for this young lady. I wish it would have ended differently. I wish she could have continued to go on teaching and done the right thing. And I do honestly think that she probably did not know she was doing something wrong, because she made a point there that made sense. Why would I know that I was doing something wrong and still do it and then post it on social media? That made sense. So she probably did not know that she was doing something wrong. At the same time, it's common sense. You have to understand something. Separate your content creation from your occupation, because your content creation will get you in trouble most of the time. I'm not going to say all of the time, but it will get you in trouble most of the time, because some of the things that you post are inappropriate. Just like when she said, you know, my students, I let them do whatever they want to. I'm not that type of teacher. She's trying to seem like the cool teacher. That's exactly why she said that. She's trying to seem like the cool teacher. That's exactly why she took the compliments when they said, I like your fit. You know, when she said, I look young, I look just like the students. They might mistake me for. She liked the attention. She liked the compliment. And that's something that we're starting to learn a lot of women like. And this is a woman. Let's be real. Let's be honest. This isn't a man. This is a woman. And she liked the attention that she was getting. And so y'all have to know that she probably didn't mean it, you know, in a malicious way. She didn't mean any harm by any of this. But if you don't separate your content creation and your occupation, it will probably get you fired from whatever company that you are working from. Now, did she do anything wrong? Did she do something wrong? Yes, she did, by recording these students and posting it on social media. And some of the things that she said, we're not taking it out of context. It is what it is. I'm calling it for what it is. And I believe that you were kind of flirting with the students and you actually liked the attention you were getting from the students. You're human. But you should know that that was unprofessional, and the school did exactly what the school had to do. Y'all leave a comment in the comment section. Let's talk about this. I want to know what your opinions are on this video that you just watched. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.